Hey, movers and shakers, how you doing? So I've been convinced. Before we've talked about where we could find the best people for your business, where you can find the best people to hire for your business, and I think I found the perfect place. And it's not what you're thinking. It's not Craigslist. It's not even Facebook. I think I have found the perfect place, and it was all because of you guys. It's called Indeed.com. Let's go over it here in a second. Hi guys, I'm Jae Burnham, and this is the Real Jae Burnham Show. Thank you so much for coming. Before we get started, I want to ask you guys, if you're not a subscriber to this channel, please go to the subscribe, hit the subscribe button, and become a subscriber to this channel. Also, make sure you right next to the subscribe button is a little bell icon. Hit that bell icon, and you will be able to get informed about whenever I upload the next videos. All right, guys, so let's talk about Indeed.com. All right, I've actually got it pulled up. Let me minimize myself here, but I just want to say, I've been going over trying to find good people to hire in this business for my moving business. And I've tried everything. First, it was Craigslist. I had some success with Craigslist, but it wasn't great. And I got a lot of people coming from Craigslist that were just, let's say, the quality of Craigslist applicants wasn't the best. All right. And then I tried Facebook jobs, and I got some good people applying through Facebook jobs. And you know what? I still like Facebook for their job placements. I think it's great. Not only that, it's free, and now you can place a job and it can get and you can post it all over Facebook and the internet and so on and so forth, which I think is great. But to get the best success, you got to boost it. You got to, pay a little bit of money, and you'll get some good people coming to your business to looking for a job through Facebook jobs. And I think that's great. But, I was reticent here because I had a lot of people say, well, I'll try Indeed.com, Indeed. And you know what? I had tried Indeed long ago when they first came around, and it wasn't great. I did not have good success. Nobody ever came to me. Of course, I didn't boost it, or I didn't sponsor it, as Indeed calls it. I didn't sponsor the ad, so I didn't really get anything out of it. So I thought I'd give it another go and see what happened. And I'll just tell you, I sponsored the ad, and I'm getting a lot of applicants. And not only that, we're going to go over the tools that Indeed gives you is amazing. It's just amazing. If you use it Indeed correctly, you can really use this as an effective human resource tool that it is. And it's just amazing. I wish they had an affiliate program for this, but they don't. So that's unfortunate, because I'd love to put a link for say, hey, go to Indeed, use Indeed, and then get a little commission. But unfortunately, they don't have an affiliate program. You can put their stuff on your website and get a little bit of money if somebody comes through it that way, but it's not really an affiliate program per se, which is unfortunate. But let's go over. I got it pulled up here. Let me minimize myself and stick myself off to the side, because you guys don't want to see my ugly fat butt. All right, so you can see that we're here at Indeed, and I'm logged into my thing here. So let's just go. Got to move this out here so I can hit this. We're going to go to jobs and candidates. We're going to go to my dashboard basically. And you can see I've got two jobs. And the two jobs I've got is I'm looking for a lead mover driver, and then I'm looking for a mover packer. And this is awesome because you can edit your job, so on and so forth. You can load up this job, and you can see how many clicks you got. You can increase the budget. You can improve the job description. So if you're not getting the people that you wanted, you can actually improve it. You can see how many you've rejected. Like I've rejected 21 people. That's a lot of people that are rejected, but I'm looking for a very specific person. The person who's going to be my lead mover and driver has to be highly qualified. I'm not just taking anybody for that position. So if you don't meet my description, I'm rejecting you. I get a chance, I can reject you. And here's some of the guys that decided that they were going to do it. And it brings up the resume, and you can look through the resume. Like you can look at this guy, and he's got Elwood Staffing, U.S. Staffing, just temporary jobs. Yeah, just there's no moving experience. He doesn't know how to be a mover. Um, so why would I hire him for the lead moving job when I'm looking for somebody who's experienced and knows all about the moving industry? So obviously, Jason, no offense to you, but you're just not qualified. But here's the thing: I can reject them. I can say yes, I'm interested. I can say maybe. I can reject them, and then I can put a little note as to why I rejected them. Like, hey, this guy didn't have the qualifications that I was looking for. Then you can compose an email. You can edit this, or you can just use the one they already have and send it out. Um, if you say yes, you can send a message, and you can put little templates like, hey, thanks a lot for applying through Indeed for this job, and then you can use these little tags here, put them in the thing, and then you can save this as a template. So anytime someone comes up, you can use the same thing. But here's another tool that I'm really in love with. It's called the schedule interview. So let's say I talk to Jason, and Jason and I decide we're going to do an interview. So I could assign the interview date here, say what time to what time, give them the location, and then write them a little message. Hi, Jason. We scheduled, just as a reminder, we scheduled you for an interview to be here at 2 p.m. on the 7th of September. I'm hoping to see you there. If you're not, I'm going to embarrass you on Facebook or whatever it is. And then you can add an email or edit it, and then send your invitation out, right? And there's also more actions. You can add a note, download the resume, forward the candidate. So let's say he's not good for you, you can forward it to somebody else, and then of course reject, delete, or screen the candidate. So all these tools here, and I really like this schedule interview because I scheduled an interview for one guy, and he never showed up. So you know what Indeed did? Indeed then popped up with sent me an email and said, "Hey, did this guy show up for the interview?" And I was allowed to go into that guy's thing and say, "No, he never showed up." And I don't know what's going to happen to him from that, but I can definitely put that he did not show up for his interview. So I know for a fact if you say something like that to Indeed, if he gets too many of these, no, he never showed up for his interviews, Indeed's going to boot him off, or they're going to start charging him or something. So that is an awesome tool, and it puts these people puts ethics in on these people who just decide they're going to blow you off for whatever reason without any calls or anything. You're just not calling you. But here's another thing that I really like about it is that you can actually have like your own web page versus in Indeed. You can actually have your own career page. So you can have all the jobs that you have, like lead mover or regular mover labor or office administrative person, general manager, so on and so forth. You can have all of these positions on Indeed, and they will keep, and you can have this, and they'll give you the link to this page, and then whenever you looking for the job, you could just post that link on your website. You could post that link on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And I think it's a very, very cool tool. And I just love it. Here you could do it on WordPress. Your social media. I love this. I love Indeed, okay? And you know what? It doesn't cost that much to use Indeed. And you can actually set the budget. You can say, I only want to spend $5 a day, or $10 a day, or $15 a day, whatever you decide to choose. So it can fit your budget. My suggestion to you is don't do the free ad, because you can do a free ad, but my suggestion to you is to actually use their sponsored listings, which in the same parlance, let's say Facebook parlance, it's basically you're boosting the job. So you will get far more clicks and far more eyeballs. And I got to say, the candidates that's coming to these positions, I've gotten a lot of people, and I've reviewed all these people. You could go yes, maybe, or reject, right? Yes, maybe, or you reject them. And it gives you these little color codes. Now, if you reject them, it will be grayed out, and you don't have to worry about it. But the yellow means maybe, the green means, yeah, I like them. I like these people. The yellow means, I don't know, let's take a look. Maybe they didn't fit all your qualifications just right. Right? And then there's this person that I have yet waiting to review. So let's go take a look at it. So You can when you're doing your thing, doing your job posting, you can also have Indeed ask them a few questions, basically sort of like a pre-screen. And I set up a bunch of different things here. So, do they live in the Lansing area? Yes. Have they completed the following level of education, high school or equivalent? Yes. How many years of experience do you have? He says he has 4. I don't see a resume here, so we can't prove that. Do you speak English? Yes. Do you speak Spanish? No. That wasn't a required, but it was something that I kind of hope somebody has. Do you have a chauffeur's license? No. Whoops, excuse me. Are you in the USA? Are you willing to pass a background check? Good. So because the guy doesn't have a chauffeur's license, I'm going to hit maybe, right? Because I would like somebody with a chauffeur's license. I would like somebody with a valid, unrestricted chauffeur's license. But he doesn't, he says he doesn't have that. So I'm going to put it on maybe. I'm still interested in the guy, but depending on what happened. So what I'm going to do over here is now I'm going to send Daryl an email. And I'm going to go to my templates and I'm going to hit my mover position template. You can see I've used this. This is candidate name. Thank you for your interest in the job title. I've gotten your information and would like to talk to you further about your qualifications for the position. Call me at 517 blah, 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 my name, and then so on and so forth. I've already saved it as a template, and I'm just going to hit send. Boom. And now it posts right here, and this guy will now get sent to his email in Indeed. He will get this email from me, and hopefully he responds. If he doesn't respond to me in a day or two, then I'm going to put him in the reject pile, and I'm going to move on. Like these people from here on the 6th, I've sent them already a pre-written email. If they don't respond to me by tomorrow, let's say by business ending tomorrow, I'm going to put them in my reject pile and not speak with them, right? This guy here, I've already set up for scheduled an interview with him. See, we have one pending request, which is the interview. So I told him to be between 3 and 5. If he doesn't show up, then I'm going to get an email from Indeed, and I'll be able to say no, he never showed up. Or I can then go back and say, yeah, we talked, but this wasn't the job for him. He's not quite a fit for this position at this time, or whatever it is. Or maybe I like him and I hire him. I could say I could put him in the yes pile, whatever it is. And that's what I really like. So I'm really in love with Indeed. It's a lot better. I mean, Facebook Jobs is good, but it doesn't give you all of these different tools to work with. I'm really in love with the scheduled interview because one of the things is we get a lot of people, and I know that you guys do too. You schedule them for an interview, and they just don't show up. And I like this because this email will come in and said, "Did they show up?" And you say no. And I know Indeed will keep track of that. So if this person, hypothetically, and I don't know this person, I'm not saying this is true. But let's say this guy Aaron James. He's done this no-show to interviews like 3 or 4 times. I'm sure Indeed's going to say, you got a history of no-showing when you say you're going to go to an interview. You know what? We're done. We're going to kick you off because it's just too much. You know what I mean? So I know that I like that tool. I like that tool a lot. Other than that, it's very good. I really recommend if you're looking for good quality people, and I know this is one of the big things you guys are looking for. Please consider Indeed.com and see how it works for you. I'd love to hear how it works for you. Leave me a comment in the comments below. If you're going to know how to write an ad so that it gets people coming to your ads and you can kind of pre-screen them out, let me know and I'll teach you how to do that as well. Like this video, give me a thumbs up, and make sure you share it with all your family and friends. It really helps the channel grow. So if you hit the like button and you share it with others, it really helps my channel grow. And I know that most of the people that are going to watch the video are not subscribers. So if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot of great information to teach you how to start, run, and build a successful moving business. Okay? All right, excellent. So guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.